welcome to the iLearn laptop rollout. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how the take-home laptop program works. Everyone should have already received a Brenhaven MacBook case with accessory pouch, an 11-inch MacBook Air laptop, and a power adapter. Let's talk a little bit about how your new laptop is to be used. Your MacBook is the property of the Pattonville School District. It's intended to be used for educational purposes to support the learning environment. The use of your laptop is a privilege, one that can be taken away if you misuse it. This presentation is divided into 3 parts. The first will explain what the student's role in this program is. The second will explain how Pattonville is doing its part. And finally, the third will talk about what parents can do to support the other 2. Let's talk first about the student. Chances are this is the first time many of you have had your own laptop that you were responsible for. Here are a few things you need to know. It is important you bring your laptop to school with you every day ready to go. You are partially responsible for keeping it up to date. You need to make sure you treat it carefully. Do whatever you can to preserve battery life. Make sure you're responsible and following all copyright laws, and that you're using the laptop appropriately. Let's talk first about being school ready. You must bring your school laptop with you to school every single day. It needs to be fully charged, which typically takes about 2 hours. You need to bring it in your laptop bag, zipped up with the charger and accessory pouch. Keeping your laptop up to date happens 2 ways. The first way happens automatically. The district will send out updates wirelessly and in the background periodically to update key applications and settings. Sometimes certain updates cannot be updated this way for whatever reason. You can update those on your own through the App Store. Let me show you how it works. To check for updates on your computer, you're going to click on the Apple logo in the upper left-hand corner, and you're going to pull down to the App Store. Once the App Store opens, there's a series of tabs across the top. You want the button called Updates. In this window, it'll show you what updates are available and which updates have already been installed. Updates that are available will show up at the top, and any update that is available, you can simply hit the Update button next to it, or there will be an Update All button at the very top. Sometimes when you click on the Update button, it'll ask you to log in. If it's an application that you have downloaded yourself, you can log in with your own unique Apple user ID and password. If it is asking for a district ID or password, just hit cancel and it'll skip past those updates. It'll attempt to install any updates that it can, and whichever ones it cannot do, you can just ignore and the district will handle those accordingly. You need to treat your laptop very carefully, as if it was a very expensive piece of equipment, because frankly, it is. You need to keep it away from food and water. That's the quickest way to destroy a laptop and have a costly repair. Avoid extremely hot or cold locations, especially hot cars or cold cars. Don't place objects on the keyboard. They can damage the screen when the lid closes. Make sure you always carry the laptop with 2 hands and not by the screen. Keep it in the case when not in use to protect it, and never leave it unattended. When working at home, make sure it's in a safe place where no one will trip over the cord. That is an easy way to send your laptop tumbling to the ground. Keep food and drink away from it, and make sure it's on a dry, secure, level surface. At school, make sure you carry it through the halls in the bag to protect it should it fall. In the classroom, make sure you always carry it with 2 hands and the lid closed. When your laptop is fully charged, your battery should last about 7 hours. How you use it will affect that number though. Reduce the number of open applications and features running at one time. Don't set your laptop to change desktop pictures every minute. Once a day is plenty if you like. Dimming the screen whenever possible using the F1 and F2 keys will also help. Make sure it is still readable by you and your teachers though. Finally, I know everyone loves streaming music and video on your laptop. Just be aware that it is the best way to kill your battery life. It is your responsibility to make sure your battery lasts throughout the day, so make sure you take whatever actions you need to make sure that happens. Now, copyright isn't a very fun topic. Everything on the internet belongs to someone. Many things on the internet are available for free. YouTube, for example, is full of copyright-free, safe content. Sometimes, though, people try to get around copyright laws and post things they do not own on the internet for free. Visiting websites that do so, and viewing or downloading their files is not only a violation of the Pattonville Digital Citizenship Agreement, it is illegal. There is no such thing as free movies and music on the internet. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Frequenting sites like that not only break the law, but they are also the #1 way that computers can become infected with viruses and spyware. Be smart and do what you know is right. After all, you will be held accountable if you are caught. Speaking of getting caught, the Student Handbook and Behavior Guide will apply to anything you do physically or digitally on your laptop. Your laptop is subject to inspection at any time. It is expected that you will follow all the rules listed in the off-campus use form and digital citizenship contract that you signed earlier. All internet traffic is logged daily. The misuse of this device and other resources will lead to consequences. This includes misusing online resources such as the internet, bypassing district web filtering to access blocked websites, for example. This also includes accessing inappropriate content, both at school or at home. The internet will be filtered by the district when used at school and at home. Finally, this laptop belongs to the district, so please do not deface the MacBook, case, or accessories with stickers, markers, decals, etc. So what is Pattonville doing to help make sure students are safe? We've taken some safeguards to provide a safe environment. We will block distracting apps whenever possible. We monitor student use regularly. We can apply sanctions to restrict use. We log all web activity, and we have an iLearn Center to repair and support laptops. Your laptop is supplied full of a variety of different apps. Teachers have found some apps, like Messages, FaceTime, and Photo Booth, can be distracting, and the district has disabled them and can disable others if they need to. Student use of laptops is monitored daily by teachers in the classroom. District personnel will also remotely monitor laptop use unseen by the user. If students are caught using a laptop inappropriately, the district can apply sanctions to further restrict the computer. They can restrict website use at school and at home to only allow district-approved sites. They can restrict iTunes to district-approved content only, and can turn off the App Store to prevent apps to be installed. All of these will make the experience of having a laptop a lot less fun, so use it appropriately and everyone wins. The district does log all internet traffic on the laptop both at school and at home. It can and will be used against you if wrongdoing is suspected. It can't be deleted by simply deleting your browser history or avoided by opening a private window. We know those tricks too. Finally, the district has created an iLearn Center to help support student laptops. It is your first stop should you ever have a problem with your laptop. So what can parents do to help?
Hey, is anybody out there?
Hi!
Woohoo! Yo!
Yo! You know, we'll be up on those YouTubes.
We all know that sometimes adults are not as tech savvy as their children. Using technology comes natural to children who've been exposed to it their whole life, while parents are not as acclimated to the new technologies. There are some ways you can get involved and be able to keep your students safe at home too. Always monitor student use of the computer at home. Experts recommend requiring computers to be used only in public spaces, like a kitchen or living room, and not behind closed doors. You should ask for your students' login name and password, and feel free to check in on them from time to time. If they refuse, we would be more than happy to reset it for you. Have them show you what they're doing in their classes. But most importantly, you still set the rules and the boundaries. You choose when they use it, how long they use it, where they use it, and what they use it for. Sometimes you even have to be a little creative. I want to talk for a minute about the damage waiver. Pattonville requires that all parents pay for a damage waiver on the device in order to be able to take it home. That is to protect both the laptop, the district, and you. We know things happen. Even the most careful of students can still have an accident. The damage waiver is there to cover the cost. If there should ever be an incident with your laptop, you simply bring it to the iLearn Center for repair. They will fill out a damage claim, and your laptop is repaired for a small deductible. The damage waiver covers any accidental damage, things like drops, spills, cracked screens, etc. These are repairs that would cost hundreds of dollars otherwise. It does not cover misuse and intentional damage, though. It will cover theft of the device as long as it's accompanied with a police report, but it does not simply cover losing your laptop. With each incident, the deductible does go up. Let me say a few words about theft. Laptops can be easy targets for thieves. Make sure you keep your laptop under your control at all times. Don't leave it in the care of others. The damage waiver does not cover losing your device. If you should lose your device at school, make sure to report it to the principal immediately. If it is lost outside of school hours, then report the loss to local law enforcement. Thank you for your time and enjoy your new laptop.